What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another video here on the main channel. I know I obviously was going to upload this last night, but I ran out of time. So if you guys like those videos, I'm going to leave a like, subscribe, and notification bell. Hit me up on Snapchat and my socials and bio. So let's get into this. Alright, so obviously, first of all, we're going to be talking about every team's schedule. Since we are this close, we are like what is today? Thursday? Friday the 20th, so we're about 4 days away, 5 days away. We're 5 days away from the NHL season getting back up and running from the Olympic break. Yeah, so let's get into this game here. But yeah, so obviously we're going to start off with the Tampa Bay Lightning, which I hate the Lightning. Obviously, they started the year, they're currently 37-14-4. Overall, that's pretty good. They go, their schedule, I don't think their schedule gets too hard, that much harder. They have a game on the 7th, okay. So they start right when we get back out of the break. They play Toronto on Wednesday at 7:30. Sorry, not Tuesday. They have Toronto, they have Carolina, they have a Wednesday, Thursday. That's interesting. They have Buffalo, they have Minnesota, 9:30 on Tuesday the 3rd. They have Winnipeg, they have Toronto, Buffalo, Columbus, Detroit, Carolina, Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Minnesota again, Seattle, Nashville, Ottawa, Nashville, Montreal, Pittsburgh, Tampa, or Boston. They can't play themselves. Pittsburgh, Boston, Buffalo, Montreal, Ottawa, Montreal, Boston, Detroit, New York. So that's basically the end of their season. That ends their season. And then now, obviously, I'm going to go to the Bruins next. The Bruins, I don't know the Bruins' schedule here to end the second half. They're not just to finish the season. So it goes Columbus, Philly, Pittsburgh, Nashville, Washington, Pittsburgh, LA, San Jose, Washington, New Jersey, Montreal, Winnipeg, Detroit, Toronto, Buffalo, Minnesota, Columbus, Dallas, Florida, Tampa, Philly, Carolina, Tampa, Columbus, New Jersey. So they end against New Jersey. Okay. Montreal's going to be next. I'm going to do teams in the East here first, in each division. Go each division. They're 32-17-8. They're doing pretty good this year. I'm happy for them. So they have New York, the Islanders, Washington, San Jose, Anaheim, LA, Toronto, Ottawa, San Jose, Anaheim, Boston, Detroit, New York, Carolina, Columbus, Nashville, Carolina, Tampa, New York, New Jersey. That's weird. Florida, Tampa, Columbus, New York, Philly. I feel like New Jersey here, April 4th and April 5th. Did I play New Jersey once? Played Pittsburgh twice. We're done with them. Yeah, they did. They lost. But yeah, that was all. We have Detroit next. Detroit, where are you? Am I up here? There they are. Alright, we have Detroit next. Again, this is another team that I like. I don't hate them. I'm hating on Detroit. So they have Ottawa, Carolina, Nashville, Vegas, Florida, New Jersey, Tampa, Florida, Tampa, Dallas, Calgary, Montreal, Boston, Ottawa, Buffalo, Philly, Pittsburgh, Philly, New York, Minnesota, Columbus, Philly, New Jersey, Tampa, Florida. TNT and HBO Max on Wednesday the 15th. Oh, okay, yeah. Who else do I have? I did Tampa, Montreal, Dallas, Detroit, Boston. So I have Buffalo, Ottawa, Tampa, and Florida. So I have Tampa, not Tampa. I have Buffalo, Ottawa, Florida, Toronto. It's going to be Tampa. Sorry, Buffalo's going to be next. So now we have Buffalo at 32, 19, and 6. They're doing good. I'm happy for Buffalo. They've never been this good. New Jersey, Florida, Tampa, Vegas, Pittsburgh, Nashville, Tampa, San Jose, Washington, Toronto, Vegas, San Jose, LA, Anaheim, Boston, Detroit, Seattle, New York, Ottawa, Washington, Tampa, New York, Columbus, Chicago, and Dallas. I feel like that's a pretty decent schedule outside of Vegas and Boston and Detroit and I don't know, and Dallas at least. So Ottawa, Toronto, and Florida. I'm going to go Florida next. Let's go to Florida. Let's look at the Panthers. Let's look at Florida next. So they have Toronto, Buffalo, New York, New Jersey, Columbus, Detroit, at versus Detroit, Columbus, Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Seattle, Minnesota, New York, both of the New York teams. That's funny. They're at the Islanders, and the next day they're at the Rangers. Then Boston, Pittsburgh, at Pittsburgh, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, New York, Detroit. So that's a pretty decent schedule there for the Panthers. Now, I don't know if they've played Edmonton twice already. There's Edmonton there. They might have, but that's okay. Toronto and Ottawa. Toronto and Ottawa. I'm going to do Ottawa next, because I can do it right here. So, Ottawa, you have, are we done with them? No, we have one more. You have Detroit, Toronto, Edmonton, Calgary, Seattle, Vancouver, Montreal, Anaheim, San Jose, Washington, New York, Toronto, New York, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Tampa. There, yeah, we host them. Pittsburgh, Tampa, Florida, Buffalo, Minnesota, Carolina, Tampa, Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Toronto is what's left. And then obviously you have the Toronto Maple Leafs. Then this is kind of like, see if I can find NHL Teams schedule. Here's what I'm going to also do. I'm going to make an NHL 20. So, right now, what I'm doing, so going over, all the teams I'm going to put the Bruins in their schedule remaining in the A category. I don't think it's too difficult. I don't think it's completely hard. Montreal, I'll put them in the B category as well. Who else? Detroit, I'll put them in B. Florida, I'm putting them in C, in the D category. Tampa, I'm putting them in C on their schedule remaining, obviously. Toronto, Toronto has Tampa, Florida. Oh, they have a back-to-back right out of the gate. That's interesting. Tampa, Florida, Ottawa, Philly, New Jersey, New York, Tampa, Montreal, Anaheim, Buffalo, Minnesota, New York, Carolina, Ottawa, Boston, New York, St. Louis, Anaheim, San Jose, Los Angeles, Washington, New York, Florida, Dallas, Ottawa. So overall, that schedule is I'm putting them in the D category here. Now you have, I'm going to go to Carolina next. Carolina, they have a, oof. I think Carolina's schedule might be a little bit difficult here. Carolina, let's see what you're, 36, 15, and 6. You have Tampa, Detroit, Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, at Calgary. These are some of these home games. You have Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Tampa, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Pittsburgh. Jeez, so the Toronto, Pittsburgh, Montreal, New Jersey, Montreal, Columbus, New York, Ottawa, Boston, Chicago, Utah. That might be a rough game. At 5 o'clock. Philly and New York. So Carolina, overall, I'm going to say they have a pretty decent schedule remaining. I'm putting them in the B category. Actually, I'm going to put Toronto in the C category. Let me add a column here. Add a row below, and I'm going to put this as an F. This is going to be an F. This one's F. And then now I'm obviously going to skip over a team. I'm going to go to the Islanders next. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do the rest of the Metropolitan Division, which is the Penguins division, and come back to the Penguins. Let's do the Islanders next. Because there might be some Pittsburgh in there, sprinkled in there, and I want to talk about Pittsburgh in general, coming out of the break. They have Montreal, Columbus, Florida, Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Jose, St. Louis, Los Angeles, Calgary, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Columbus, Chicago, Dallas. Some of these are home games. Florida, Pittsburgh, that's a home game. Buffalo, Philly, Carolina, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Carolina. That's a rough game. That's rough. The rest of their schedule is pretty tough. I don't know if I can... I'm going to go to Columbus next here. Columbus. The Islanders, their schedule remaining is pretty... I'm putting them in C. Or in... put them in D. But where's Carolina? Columbus, I think... Columbus, I'm putting them in C. Because I'm going to talk about them next. Columbus, they've had a decent season. They are currently 29, 20, and 7. I don't know if they make the playoffs. Boston, New York, Nashville, Florida, Utah, Los Angeles, Tampa Bay, Florida, Philly, Carolina, New York, Seattle, New York, Philly, Montreal, San Jose, Boston, Carolina. That's rough. Winnipeg, Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal, Boston, Washington. That's pretty rough. Who was that? Columbus? Yeah, I kind of already ranked them. This kind of makes it more fun to add like a tier list to rank these teams. I'm just tier ranking their schedules remaining. I'm going to do Washington next. Then Carolina, New York, Columbus. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do them next. All right, Washington. You have, this is all November and December. Okay. They have Philly, Vegas, Montreal, Utah, Boston, Calgary, Philly, Buffalo, Boston, Ottawa, New Jersey, Colorado. That might be a tough game for the Caps on March 22nd. Yikes. St. Louis, Utah, Vegas, Philly, New Jersey, Buffalo, New York, Toronto, Pittsburgh, at Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh. By the way, I'm going to try to go to that game at the game on March 11th, and then they end against Columbus. Philly is going to be next. Now I'm going to do Philly. Philadelphia. I feel like they have Pittsburgh sprinkled in here. Yeah, they do. So they have Washington, New York, Boston, Toronto, Utah, Pittsburgh, New York, Washington, Minnesota, Columbus, Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Jose, Columbus, Chicago, Dallas, Detroit, Dallas, Washington, Detroit, New York, Boston, New Jersey, Detroit, Winnipeg, Carolina, Montreal. That's all kind of like a tough schedule for Philly. I'm going to put them in the F tier. Their schedule is brutal, and they have not been playing well. Pinned images, get that out of there. I guess that's how it's going to be. Have I done the Devils yet? No. The Devils and then the Rangers. Let's do the Devils next. So then I can rank their schedule. So they actually start off with... Oh! So they have a back-to-back. So it's Buffalo, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Florida, Toronto, New York, Detroit, Calgary, Los Angeles, Boston, New York, Washington, Dallas, Nashville, Carolina. Yikes. So they have a 5-game road trip of New York, Washington, Dallas, Nashville, Carolina. They should be in Nashville at least. Nashville was horrible this year. Washington, Dallas, Nashville, Carolina, Chicago, New York, Washington, Montreal, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, versus Pittsburgh, Detroit, Ottawa, and Boston. New Jersey, they're 28, 27, and 2. I'm putting them in D. Their schedule is a brutal. New York, the Rangers are next. The last team in this team before we go to the Penguins. You have, they have Philly, Pittsburgh. Maybe I'll try to watch that game next Thursday night at 8 o'clock as well. They have Philly, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Toronto, New Jersey. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New Jersey. I'm actually going to watch that game. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Toronto, New Jersey, Philly, Calgary, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Los Angeles, New Jersey, Columbus, Winnipeg, Ottawa, Toronto, Chicago, Florida, New Jersey, Montreal, Detroit, Washington, Buffalo, Dallas, Florida, and Tampa. Yikes, those are rough schedules. And they're going to just continue sucking and sucking. So their schedule is, again, brutal. Now, where is their logo? There it is. I'm putting them in F. Their schedule is brutal. Now, obviously, my favorite team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, their schedule, it starts out, okay, so you have New Jersey, New York, Vegas, Boston, Philly, Buffalo, Philly. That Buffalo game might be rough. Boston, again, the Boston games, Boston might play them tough. Carolina, Vegas, Utah, Colorado, Carolina, Winnipeg, Carolina, Colorado, Utah, Ottawa, Dallas, New York, Detroit, Tampa, Florida, New Jersey, Washington, and St. Louis. So a lot of these games are all going to be, it's pretty brutal. But overall, I think I'm going to have to put them in the 8s here. I think if they play well, they're probably going to be playing well. I hope they play well. That's all that matters. But obviously, that's what I'm hoping for. I can see Pittsburgh getting out of March at like 14-2 and whatever. We'll see. How many back-to-backs do they have? They have 1 here. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. 6 more back-to-backs. Okay. All right, Colorado. Yeah, their schedule is rough. So you have Colorado next. So they actually are 37-99. They're the best team in the league. They still Sportsnet Pittsburgh, TNT, HBO Max. Okay. So you have, I'm actually probably going to stay up to watch that game on March 16th and then again on March 24th. You have, they actually go out, they have Utah, Minnesota, Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, Anaheim, Dallas, Minnesota, Edmonton, Seattle, Winnipeg, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Chicago, Washington, Pittsburgh. They actually come to Pittsburgh. Winnipeg. Oh, frick, that's weird. Calgary, they have at and versus Winnipeg. Calgary, Vancouver, Dallas, St. Louis. Again, that's weird. Calgary, Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary, Seattle. Again, it's just like a 5-day stretch of seeing Calgary. Overall, they have, who did I just read? I'm putting them in the S tier. That is not where they're going. Colorado, yeah, their schedule is, from the way they've been playing, it's been pretty simple. It looks pretty easy. Some of the teams might play them tough, like Dallas might play them tough. That might actually be a good game on April 4th at 3 o'clock. I might actually watch that game. Dallas and Colorado, that'd be nuts. Minnesota is next. Minnesota. I don't know why I said it like that. We moved on to the West, by the way. That is freaking Montreal. God dang it. I just screwed the pooch there. That's a new favorite word of mine. Colorado, Utah, St. Louis, Tampa, Vegas, Colorado, Utah, Florida, Philly, New York, Toronto, Chicago, Dallas, Tampa, Florida, Boston, Vancouver, Ottawa, Detroit, Seattle, Dallas, Nashville, St. Louis, and Anaheim. Overall, I think, who did I just read? That was Minnesota is where's the Wild. I'm putting them in the B tier. No, not the B tier. The B tier. A lot of these teams' schedules have not been easy. Look easy. Dallas is next. Find Dallas. Oh, there they are. They've been playing well. They're 34, 14, and 9. They have Seattle, Nashville, Vancouver, Calgary, Colorado, Chicago, Vegas, Edmonton, Detroit, Utah, Colorado, Minnesota, Vegas, New Jersey, New York, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Boston, Winnipeg, Colorado, Calgary, Minnesota, New York, Toronto, and Buffalo. I feel like Buffalo's been playing everybody tough. All right, now you got Utah here. Dallas, I'm putting them in the 8. I'm putting them right on the, oh, shoot. Can I not do that? No, I can't. Guess I'll put them in the S tier. Pittsburgh can go to the A tier. Who else is there? Who's our next team? Utah here. No, I don't want football. What the heck? The Utah Mammoth. Utah, I'm putting them in the C. I'll put them in the C tier. Yeah, that's fine. They've been, as of, 30, 23, and 4. I hope they end the season well. That's 64 points at the break. But did they play my birthday? That's the other question. Let me see if they played on my birthday. No, they did not. They played the day before, dang it. You have Colorado, Minnesota, Chicago, Washington, Philly, Columbus, Chicago, Minnesota, Chicago. Geez, so they actually have Chicago, all within like a couple of days. Pittsburgh, Dallas, Vegas, Anaheim, Los Angeles, Edmonton, Washington, Los Angeles, Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Nashville, Carolina, Calgary, Winnipeg, and St. Louis. Or did I just do Utah? All right, next team we're going to do here is the Nashville Predators. I like to call them the Trashville Predators. That was rude. The Nashville, a.k.a. the Trashville Predators, we have played them already. The Penguins played them. Their second half is Chicago, Dallas, Detroit, Columbus, Boston, Buffalo, Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Seattle, Vegas, Chicago, San Jose, New Jersey, Montreal, Tampa Bay, Los Angeles, San Jose, LA, Anaheim, Utah, Minnesota, San Jose, and Anaheim. Jeez, there was a lot of freaking Anaheims in there. Anaheim, Los Angeles, yeah. Nashville, I'm putting them in the F tier. Their schedule is rough. I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird. Schedule. Let's see. Who is next? Chicago. No, not you. Why did I say it like that? Chicago. That was funny as heck. Chicago. We swept them. You have Nashville, Colorado, Utah, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Dallas, Utah. Geez, so there's 3 Utahs. Vegas, Minnesota, Colorado, Nashville, New York, Philly, New York, New Jersey, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Seattle, San Jose, Carolina, St. Louis, Buffalo, and San Jose. So that's a lot of games there. Chicago, I'm putting them in the F tier again. Yeah, I'll put them in the F tier. They have not been playing great as late. I mean, Connor Bedard's been awesome, but that's about it. 22, 26, and 9. I know they suck. Who is next? We have Winnipeg. We have Winnipeg next. Winnipeg is not our last team here. You have Vancouver, Anaheim, San Jose, Chicago, Tampa. Vancouver, Anaheim, New York, Colorado, St. Louis, Nashville, Boston, Pittsburgh, New York, Vegas, Colorado, Chicago, Dallas, Columbus, Seattle, St. Louis, Philly, Vegas, Utah, San Jose. Overall, that is a brutal schedule. So I'm putting them in C. I'm also putting the Caps in B. I did their schedule, but I didn't rank them. What the? Oh, I did Ottawa too, and I didn't rank them either. Or Buffalo. Oh, no, I'm putting them in B. I needed to catch up on my tier list there. You have, who did I just do? You have St. Louis left. And that's when Pittsburgh plays them at the end of the year to end the year. St. Louis, they've been very disappointing this year. I thought they were going to be good. Again, a team that I liked because they're always kind of sneaky. Oh my God, their game next Thursday tickets are only $22. Oh my God, some of the tickets here are like $22, $23. $12 for a game at Calgary? Jeez. Oh my God, $19 friggin' dollars. Interesting. They have Seattle, New Jersey, Minnesota, Seattle, San Jose, Anaheim, New York, Carolina, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Calgary, Vancouver, Washington, San Jose, Toronto, San Jose, Los Angeles, Anaheim, Colorado, Winnipeg, Chicago, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Utah. So they actually have a back-to-back. St. Louis, their schedule again is brutal, so I'm putting them in D. Obviously. This is all ranking them based on the schedule. And we have Vegas is next. Obviously, I'm actually going to watch. I'm staying up on Wednesday night to watch hockey. And that's the game I'm going to watch. You have Vegas and I want to say it's LA. It's the Kings, I believe. Yeah, it's LA, Washington, Pittsburgh. Oh, they actually have a back-to-back night. So they have a 3-game trip. 4, 5. Sorry, it's a 5-game trip. Buffalo, Detroit, LA, Washington, Pittsburgh, I haven't actually seen much Vegas at all this year. Detroit, Minnesota, Edmonton, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Buffalo, Utah, Nashville, Dallas, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Washington, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Seattle, Colorado, Winnipeg, and Seattle. Oh, Saturday, April 11th at 8 o'clock. Oh my god, Vegas at Colorado. Oh my god, it's going to be a hell of a game. Jeez. I'm putting that in D tier. Now, or not D tier, I'm putting them in. Their schedule seems pretty simple. I mean, they've been playing well. I love that for them. Who is this? 27, 16, and 14. Let's see. Who is next? Let's go down to Edmonton next. I think Pittsburgh has to play them one more time. And we played them twice already. No. Look at Edmonton's schedule. Do we have a... There's... At Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh. No, we're done. Edmonton's done with us. Till next year, at least. Or even in the Cup Finals if we get there. Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Jose, Ottawa, Carolina, Vegas, Colorado, Dallas, St. Louis, Nashville, San Jose, Florida, Tampa Bay, Utah, Vegas, Anaheim, Seattle, Chicago, Vegas, Utah, San Jose, Los Angeles, Colorado, Vancouver. That's a lot. Who was that? Edmonton. Where are you, Edmonton? There you are. I'm putting them in B. Their schedule doesn't seem too bad. Seattle's next. Their schedule might be horrible. They might be, oof. That might be rough. That might be an oof. I'm gonna have to rename one of these, to rename these to, geez, good, hard, decent, no, not bad. Not horrible. Oof. So the Penguins going hard. Boston can go in good. Carolinas can go in good. Pittsburgh. Washington can go in not bad. Washington, yeah. Not. Yeah. Night. Alright, let's take a look at Seattle's here. I've started tier ranking these teams with their schedules. Dallas, St. Louis, Vancouver, Carolina, St. Louis, Ottawa, Nashville, Colorado, Vancouver, Florida, Tampa, Nashville, Columbus, Florida, Tampa, Buffalo, Edmonton, Utah, Chicago, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Vegas, Calgary, Los Angeles, Vegas, Colorado. I'm putting them in the oof category. Let's go to LA next. Let's do the Kings next. Actually, no, let's do the Anaheim Ducks are next. Let's do Anaheim next. Anaheim's been calling my name. And Edmonton, Winnipeg, Calgary, Colorado, New York, Montreal, St. Louis, Winnipeg, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Philly, Utah, Buffalo, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Toronto, San Jose, St. Louis, Calgary, Nashville, San Jose, Vancouver, Minnesota, Nashville. I was at 10:07 already. I'm putting Anaheim in the oof category. A lot of their schedule is horrible. No. Now we can do the LA. Let's do LA next. Do the Kings next. I don't want that. You got Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary, Colorado, New York, Montreal, Columbus, Montreal, Columbus, Boston, New York, New Jersey, New York, Philly, Buffalo, Utah, Calgary, Vancouver, Edmonton, Utah, St. Louis, Wednesday, April 1st at 9 o'clock. Nashville, Toronto, Nashville, Vancouver, Edmonton, Seattle, Vancouver, and Calgary. That's 8:30. Okay, some of these tickets are not that expensive. Overall, I am putting them in the. See, Vegas. Their schedule can go in good. They can go in good. I'm putting them in the hard category. Also, they can go in the hard category. They can go in the hard category. They can go in some of these teams have a good schedule. LA can go in their schedule sounds very decent. I don't know if it's winnable, but it looks decent. It's not horrible. Some of it is Colorado, but yeah, at the end of the day, Colorado's been playing everybody very well. San Jose next. Let's do San Jose next. If I can find them. San Jose, I'm going to put them in the oof category. From the looks of it, I feel like their schedule might be in the oof session. I'm putting Anaheim in and is not the bad, and then Vancouver can go in the not horrible. Oh, I actually haven't looked at Vancouver yet. Anaheim, I'm putting them in. Seattle, I'm putting them in not bad. You guys can go in oof, because I know your schedule's probably be rough. It's going to be rough. I don't know why I said it like that. Win 6-5 in overtime. Yeah, it was a horrible game. They have Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Montreal, St. Louis, New York, Buffalo, Boston, Montreal, Ottawa, Edmonton, Buffalo, Philly, Nashville, St. Louis, Columbus, St. Louis, Anaheim, Toronto, Nashville, Chicago, Edmonton, Anaheim, Vancouver, Nashville, Chicago, Winnipeg. Overall, their schedule is oof, because they do have a. Do they have any? They don't have any. Colorado, that is nice. I'm actually gonna put theirs. I'm moving them up to D. I'm gonna put them in the decent category. LA, I'm putting them in. I'll put them up here in. Their schedule is they have a. I'll put them in not bad. Actually, I'll put them in. Their schedule's not hard, but it's not bad. It's not completely horrible. I'm putting them in. I'm gonna make this say not completely horrible. There we go. Who did we just do? So we have Calgary next. Actually, I'll do Vancouver next. Let's do Vancouver. The Vancouver Canucks. Let me plug my phone in. I gotta charge. I knew my phone would die soon. They have Winnipeg, Seattle, Dallas, Carolina, Chicago, Winnipeg, Ottawa, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Ottawa, Nashville, Seattle, Florida, Tampa, St. Louis, Anaheim, Los Angeles, Calgary, Vegas, Colorado, Minnesota, Utah, Vegas, Los Angeles, San Jose, Anaheim, Los Angeles, and Edmonton. I'm putting Vancouver in. It's over. I'm gonna put Anaheim in not indecent. Ottawa's going to go in not bad. You guys are going to go in their schedule. Minnesota's schedule's not horrible. They've been playing everybody good. And obviously I'm putting in Calgary and it's over because we know they're going to sell at the deadline. And obviously our last team is the Flames. That is obviously our last team. Sorry, I turned my phone during this video. You have San Jose, Los Angeles, Anaheim, Dallas, Ottawa, Carolina, Washington, New York, New Jersey, New York, Detroit, St. Louis, Florida, Tampa, Los Angeles, Anaheim, Vancouver, Colorado, Vegas. Oh, Colorado to Vegas? Yeah, yeah, you're done for. Colorado to Vegas? Yikes. Yeah, no. Anaheim, Dallas, Colorado, Seattle, Utah, Colorado, Los Angeles. Yeah, if you have Colorado 3 times, yeah, it's over. Yeah, there is no way in heck. Yeah, you're just going to get buried alive by freaking Colorado. Jesus. But overall, yeah. That is all of our teams. That is all of our schedules remaining. That is all the schedules remaining for every team. If you guys like these kind of videos, leave a like, subscribe, the notification bell, hit me up on Snapchat, at socials and bio, and we'll see you all in the next one.